Okay guys, it's Brian, and today I'm here to review Fear the Walking Dead Season 1, and in this season, nothing really happened, honestly. So, Fear the Walking Dead is actually a prequel to the more popular TV show, which is The Walking Dead, and I honestly personally like that TV show much better than Fear the Walking Dead. I feel like Fear the Walking Dead was kind of taking baby steps toward like what happened, if you watch The Walking Dead, you saw how in the first episode of season 1 Rick wakes up, he's in the hospital, and he sees that there's no one around and that there's zombies and everywhere, and that's basically what happens almost at the end of season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead. So nothing much happens, so yeah, that's why it's not as great. But I know where AMC's trying to come out. They're trying to slowly show how the world kind of got destroyed, and I understand that it's okay, but honestly it's not as great as other zombie TV shows like Z Nation and The Walking Dead. So in Fear the Walking Dead, there's 4 main characters, and they are Madison, Travis, Alicia, and Nick, and they are, I would say they're okay actors, but honestly, when it comes to the zombie apocalypse, they're not really smart because they're not really used to seeing zombies in real life. So the first episode of season 1 starts off with Nick waking up in this church, abandoned church, right? And then he's a junkie, right? So he's with his friends, and then he wakes up, goes downstairs, he finds his girlfriend, like she's a zombie eating one of his friends, and he freaks out. He's in the hospital, and so on. And then from episode 1 to 2 or 3, they start to see like on the TV, like people killing each other, and like police officers shooting people in the street that look sick. And it's because they didn't know anything about zombies back then. I don't know why, but they didn't know anything about zombies. And just basically the first 3 episodes were just like nothing. You didn't really see a zombie till like episode 3, I believe, or episode 4, when the military comes in. I think episode 3 or 4 at the end of episode 3. Yeah, that's right, episode 3. So Nick is kind of mostly the main character. He kind of is the brains of the whole family. And so throughout the first half of the Fear the Walking Dead, they're kind of trying to grasp what's happening, and we don't really get this. They don't really, like Nick, Travis, and Madison. They don't really get exposed to zombies until I think Nick kills one of his best friends that's helped him get drugs, and from then on they're kind of doubting what was gonna happen until at the end of I think episode 2. I keep saying season. Episode 2. Or no, episode 3, where Travis's son and Travis kind of he's trying to pick up his son in LA, right, downtown LA, and then mass chaos comes, and then they have to stay in this barber shop because it's complete havoc outside, right? And then so they meet this family, which there's a daughter, there's a wife, and there's a husband. And the husband is just completely insane, but he's actually the brains. He's actually very smart. He knows how to handle situations, and throughout the rest of the season we kind of see them and how they, especially the husband, he kind of plays a big role in the overall plot and what happens. He's kind of rebellious against the military when they come. And so that leads me to the other half of season 1 of Fear the Walking Dead, the last 3 episodes. And here, this is when the military starts to come, a blockade, in a certain neighborhood where Nick and his family lives. And then so that in that area, it's kind of militarized. They're being protected by the military. But the thing is, they don't know about is that there's other people outside beyond where the military is kind of hiding the people inside because they're trying to protect them. And the thing is, they're kind of scared. The military's kind of scared that if they bring in more people, they might kind of infect the other people because they don't really know much about the disease, right? And so that's why they I believe Travis's son from his other wife, because him and Madison are married, he kind of goes on the roof and he sees like someone reflecting in light, and then he tells his dad Travis, and Travis doesn't believe this. So Travis goes on the roof and he sees gunfire, and then he can't believe like what happened. And Travis actually becomes like the new Rick Grimes, if you watch Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead, because if you see in episode 5, Travis starts to go out of the zone where they're protected, and he actually starts to get in front of the zombie action. He sees the military actually killing the zombies, and and he really does get violent. He started to kind of lose his innocence throughout the series. And yeah, in the beginning he was kind of like, it's not a big deal. He was actually a really cool guy, but now he's turning to full on Rick, which is amazing because Rick is a badass, and I said it. Yeah. So I just want to go back to like talk about the 6th episode, because a lot of the other episodes, nothing happened really. There's nothing, you didn't miss anything. If you're in season 1 of Fear the Walking Dead, which is the only one, technically you only have to watch like the last episode and maybe the 3rd episode, and you're fine. That's it. That's all you have to watch. Because honestly, I felt like the rest of the 4 other episodes are just a waste of time, and they're just trying to like just put whatever in order to make the season go through. And yeah, so episode 6 is when Nick gets abducted by the military because they think he's sick, and then so he meets this guy in his little cell, and they kind of break out together, and he kind of leads Nick and his family to his place in LA, and I believe like the outskirts of LA towards Malibu or something. And then so Daniel, who's the husband of the family, his wife gets dies because debris lands on her and kind of breaks her leg and stuff, and also her daughter, his daughter gets shot by the guy that she loves, which is, it's really complicating, and it's not really, you don't have to go into much detail about it. But okay, going back to episode 6, a lot happens in that episode. It's a really crucial episode. It's actually really interesting. It's really awesome. I loved it so much. I wish they could have spread it out throughout the rest of the season, because that would have been much more interesting. But so in this episode, so I said before, Nick escaped from his little cell. Daniel, who's the husband of the other family, releases a bunch of zombies that are kind of held in a stadium, and I'm talking about thousands of zombies. They overrun the military, and that causes them to like, the base military is gone, everything is gone, and Travis and his family have to leave with the new guy that they meet to his home, and they see how LA is just in complete ruin, chaos, there's fires everywhere. I didn't see any looting, but I knew it was so damaged. It's almost like, if you watch The Walking Dead, it's almost Georgia, but earlier in The Walking Dead, probably like the 1st episode, 2nd episode, maybe even before that. But yeah, so yeah, they go to this guy's house, and it's beautiful there, and it's just amazing. And when they get there, Chris's mom, she as they were escaping from the militarized zone that was overrun by zombies, gets bit, and Travis has to shoot her. And Chris's mom told Madison, don't let Travis kill her, because Travis and Chris's mom used to be married, they're divorced, and because the reason why she said that was because Travis is a really innocent person, he's really kind, he has a good heart, but he ends up killing his ex-wife. And you should really see the last 20 seconds of the last episode, because it's actually really powerful, because it kind of shows Chris's mom, she was actually wanting to help people, but she gets bit, and after Travis kills her, all of his like old life, it's like he knows it's all gone, it's in the past, it's never gonna happen again, it's all gone. So that's why it's really a big deal. And honestly, guys, that's the only episode I really kind of respect, because it has so much detail, and it's perfectly crafted, it's really beautiful, I loved it. But the thing is, if I was gonna rate like the whole season as a whole, out of 10, like The Walking Dead, it's like a dead 9. Fear the Walking Dead, probably a 5.5 to me, because honestly, I felt like I was bored. But the thing is, the great thing I love about it was that it was keeping, like, it kept on bringing the audience, they kept on like attracting their attention. It wanted, like, you kept wanting more from it, right? But the thing is, it wasn't as detailed as The Walking Dead. And honestly, I don't know how they're going to continue this because, well, you know, because they're going to be going on a boat in season 2 because Abigail, the new guy's, it's a boat. Abigail, which we thought was his wife, was actually a boat with a bunch of supplies, which is awesome. But the thing is, like, you know, we don't really know where it's going to go, and I don't know how it's going to fit into the Walking Dead series. And I also saw that AMC's releasing another spin-off miniseries, but it's only going to be online, and it's going to, I saw the trailer, I'm going to link it down in the description below, but it kind of shows, like, they're on a plane, and then this guy is asking him to talk to his mom, like, what's happening, and then this girl, she pulls down, like, the shade, something, whatever, and, like, you can tell something was bad because it was screaming outside. And I'm really interested in watching it because I love how they're taking these different settings and just, like, kind of morphing it into, like, different, not morphing, but spreading out into different like TV shows. I really respect that. I like that because they're being creative. But it might kind of be a little bit annoying because, like, you know, multiple zombie shows. Because as of right now, there's 3 zombie shows, and I don't know how they're gonna have room for more. But it's okay. And guys, if you didn't even watch it, the Walking Dead, or even Fear the Walking Dead, I'm just gonna say watch it. I spoiled a lot, and I just want to say watch it. Fear the Walking Dead, even though I didn't like it as much, you should still watch it because you need to watch it in order to really understand. Like, it helps you to understand what happened in Walking Dead, but you should also, like, read the comics, and please watch both of the TV shows because they're amazing. And yeah, and honestly, I don't really think I've talked that fast in a while. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you watch the new premiere of the season 6 of The Walking Dead because I'm excited for it, and you guys should be too. Yeah, see you next time.